Hi, friends. Today I'm going to talk about how you can sell anything to anyone in your life. This particular formula will help you in several occasions of your life. It might be you're a salesman in a shop selling something to a customer. It might be a situation where you're going for an interview and you want to just, be yourself, the best perfect candidate for that job. It might be a situation when you're sitting in a big room pitching your idea to lots of investors for your startup. Or it might be a situation where you are yourself a VP and addressing another stakeholders in your company. At each and every level of your life, at some point, you have to do selling. Now, I learned this formula in a hard way by going through lots of books, reading, looking into lots of tutorial videos, doing stuff by myself, selling stuff myself on door to door and as well as in the stores, etc. etc. But this works every single time. So, if you still have my attention and you would like to know this formula, how to sell everything, keep watching video. Okay, before giving you this formula, I would like to ask a simple question to you. What is the only profession in this 21st century for whom you go and whatever he gives you, you just buy it? You never ask second question or you never doubt even 1% of the time. You always buy whatever he sells you. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to come up with that profession. No? Okay, I'll give it to you. Doctor. Yes. Doctor is the most reputable, reliable, and very responsible profession. Now, when you go to a doctor, he just doesn't give you the prescription right away. He follows this three-step formula each and every time when you go to a doctor to to prescribe you something. And that is exactly what you have to do to sell anything. Okay, so let's go through the formula. So the first step is to examine the need. You need to understand if the customer needs your product or your solution or your service. I mean, you cannot sell a diaper to a person who doesn't have any kid or any requirement for that. You cannot sell an instrument to measure blood pressure to somebody who is healthy. You cannot sell or a battery cell to a person who doesn't use any electronic devices, right? So you need to examine need of your customer if he really really needs your product or services, right? The second step of this formula is to diagnose. Let's say, for an example, your customer need your product. Which version of your product he needs? Which version of your service he needs? Does he needs the whole package of your service or a part of it? Does he needs the service in a way in the right now or maybe after some time? Does he needs your product to be implemented straight away at his place or I don't know somewhere else place? So the diagnosis is exactly around what you have examined and how that solution fits to resolve the issue, the problem, or the need. And the third and the last step is to prescribe. Yes. So because you have examined it, because you have diagnosed the problem, now you can prescribe. Now you think that this solution, this service is good for the customer. Now, by this way, when you follow this formula, you create a relationship with your customer. You're not just selling your product or services to him. You made sure that you listen to him first of all. You made him realize that he is special or she is special for you, and then you have carefully examined the problem, diagnosed it, and then you're prescribing the solution. So basically, you're trying to solve the problem for your customer. You're not selling your product. So that creates a compact bond between you and your customer together, which will make him think twice to go to somebody else if he or she gets into the same issue or needs the same thing in their life. Now this formula will save you a lot of time. And reason is, let's say for an example, if you go to a customer and ask him about and examine about his needs, his issues, his problem, or whatever reason he is interested in your product or not interested but might be interested, right? And you realize that he doesn't need your product, or there is no need of your product in his life or her life, then you might be able to say, sir, I don't think so I would be able to help you, or I won't be able to provide you a solution for this problem, or my product doesn't fit for your needs. Now that's where you save 1/3 of your time, because you have examined and you know that your product is not needed for this person. Instead of just pitching your product, pitching the what the product does, examine what the customer needs. Now that's how this 3-step formula works every single time for me. I mean, you can try it in your life also, and if you feel that it works, give me a thumbs up and give me some comments if you want to ask any questions about this particular formula. If it doesn't work, let me know what scenario you implement this formula and how you tried it, and then why it didn't work out for you, and I'll probably analyze the situation and get back to you. Okay, so always remember guys, if you want to sell something, follow this 3-step formula and you will be successful. All right, have a nice evening. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Yeah.